How you doing? So this is going to be the story of my food tour in Da Nang. Arrived about 2 p.m. yesterday afternoon and had 3 hours to kill, so I did a bit of a walk and then met up with THUY from One Trip Adventures. I found One Trip Adventures through watching a YouTube channel called Best Ever Food Reviews with a really funny guy called Sunny Days. I'm sure that's not his real name, but if you ever want to sit and watch stuff about food, especially strange food but tasty food, look for the Best Ever Food Review show. So THUY picked me up at 5 p.m. and we hopped on the back of the scooter and we took off to a local market about 15 minutes down the coast road from my homestay near Mikey Beach. And while we're there, and I'm going to have to refer to my notes, we had the fried rice cake with quail egg, which is Ban Khan, and the tapioca cake, Ban Bot Lock. Now these tapioca cakes are they're like jelly, a little bit chewy, and they've got pork or shrimp or green bean in them, and they're done with like a fish sauce and some mint and herbs. Very tasty, really nice. The market there blew my mind away. The food stalls there and how crowded it was, and just the atmosphere was phenomenal. Anyway, that was really a good start. I also got introduced to lotus milk thanks to THUY, and it was really nice. I'm going to be having that every day.
You know what, when you come to Vietnam,
yes,
and you want to try the food,
yes,
you choose to go to the store or a street food.
Yes, street food. That's what I want to try. That's exactly what I want to try.
Sometimes the street food is more delicious than
restaurant. Yes, absolutely. So the first one we're having is Bún Bò Huế. No, not Bún Bò Huế. No, which one?
You forget.
Yeah, no, I did forget. Which one?
Bánh bột lọc.
Okay. All right. Yes, that was on my list to eat, which is good. Okay. So this is the rice flour with the shrimp and stuff, and this. Oh God, this looks so good. You're gonna eat, right? Yes. Hey, what are you waiting for? Which one are you waiting for? Which one is your favourite? This one or this one? You like this one? Why do you like this one?
Because I'm a big fan of the end. And you can see in the middle.
That is so nice. It's got really nice crispy texture. It's not too eggy. It's nice, right? Good.
It's crispy outside.
Is this pickle?
Yeah. No, it's a cucumber.
Yeah, pickle. 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 Try it. It's like vinegar, sweet.
No, the salad and the fish sauce.
Oh, fish sauce. Of course. Now this is really good.
Yeah.
So this is pork cake. I like that a lot. That's really nice. And this lotus
milk
is very surprising. So what is she making now? What is she making with this one?
Tapioca cake.
Oh, so she's making making more of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 3 kind of tapioca cake. With one in the middle, the shrimp and pork and green bean.
I just had a green bean one, yeah. really chewy, but not. I like it with the mint and the nuts and things like that. It's good. Eat one. This is so good.
Have you tried Vietnamese bread?
We have, well, I have, but I haven't tried banh mi. Never had banh mi. I've had Australian banh mi. It's not the good.
Yeah, not good.
Everybody says you have to have Vietnamese banh mi.
It's evening.
No.
I will take you to
No.
enjoy bánh mì.
I wouldn't be able to eat it. Too big. I'll have banh mi when I go to THUY.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have banh mi when I go there. Because I will have banh mi for lunch one day and then eat nothing else. Because it would be too full for me. These are slippery little suckers. Look. It's so good.
Then we headed off up the coast road to the northern end of Mikey Beach near the Sontram Peninsula and weaved our way down some little tiny roads and alleyways to a place that no tourist ever ventures unless they're taken there on a tour. And we had some seafood. And we had, while we're there, we had grilled shrimp, we had some clams done in a lemongrass broth. We had some steamed squid. What else? Just bear with me 1 second. I think that was it. Yep, that was it. It was delicious. Had a beer there. You'll see from the video that all the tables are really short and the chairs are really small. I was just lucky enough to get my bum inside the chairs.
So THUY has brought me to a really authentic local seafood restaurant. So what did you order? You ordered squid?
Yeah.
Yeah? Same squid? Clams? I love clams. Perfect.
Yeah.
Grilled shrimp. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be great. All right, so we've got some nice grilled shrimp. They look so good. Look at that. Oh, yum. And mayonnaise. I don't know why, but there's mayonnaise. And then we've got clams, or we call them pippies, and with some basil and herbs and done in the lemongrass. Lemongrass. Yum. That is going to be so good.
Anyway, had a great time. Then we left from there and went across town to a very famous, apparently, once again my notes, they call it a Kebab Noodle shop. You'll see from the footage the food was just amazing. But by now both THUY and I are very full and we only ate like a third of a bowl each. Bun Cha Ka is the name of the dish, and it had fish, some really stinky shrimp paste to put in there for some extra flavour. Once you put it in the broth, it was beautiful, and the broth was just really porky, and it had shrimp cakes and pork cakes, and it was delicious.
Okay, so what's this stop? What are we having here?
You forget?
No, I'm asking you so you can say it properly, because I can't say it properly.
Kebab Noodle soup.
Okay, all right. Let's go then. Okay, so these guys are famous for this dish, and along that you've got the little tiny limes, and you've got the shrimp paste, and you've got the chili, and you've got the pickles, and you've got the greens. Okay, so how much of each? How much of this should you put in? Do you put a lot or a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Because it smells bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how much chili do you put in? Do you like a lot of chili?
Yeah.
I won't put a lot of chili in. A little bit of chili.
Medium.
Medium.
I love.
You love chili?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's have a look at this.
One thing you need to know about this food tour is don't eat for a week beforehand. I'm done. I've convinced her to take me to a sweets restaurant now rather than to the Ban Xiao pancake restaurant because I can't eat anymore. Nice food. By this stage, being very full, I suggested to THUY that we don't go to the Ban Xiao, which is the Vietnamese pancake shop like we were supposed to, but we actually go and find a dessert place because I really like my desserts at the end of dinner. I like something sweet at the end. So we headed across town, through town, and I got a great tour of the city as well. We went over the longest bridge in Da Nang and got to see the Dragon Bridge and the Han Bridge from a distance. It was great. She gave me a great tour. And then we went to a sweet bean shop, and I had a mixture of sweet beans topped up with coconut cream on top, and that's my very favourite. I just love coconut cream, and it's a great way to finish the food tour.
World's smallest stools again. Oh God! How you doing? Sit on the floor. All right, so THUY's got cream caramels. And I have mixed red beans and green mushy beans and heaps of coconut cream and ice, and I'm going to devour this. This is going to be so good.
I was lucky enough then on the way home he took me to the Dragon Bridge, and we stood up on top and got some photos and stuff as well. So I hope that you get a feel for how good it was from the footage, and thanks for coming along again. I can't wait for my trip to Hoi An.